I am a saint. I am a hero. In the present time, a need for a hero. Moreover, a saint is inevitable because of the society's diverse influences that threaten the very foundation of human existence. That is, living in the image and likeness of God. We hear news updates regarding war, human trafficking, corruption, reproductive health issues, same-sex marriages, abortions, and the likes that cause prodigious attention, not just the government authorities, but that of the church leaders as well. Right now, we have a awakening, a vague belief in God because of these concerns. This inclines man to be more liberated and simple than being morally upright and just members of the society. We are expected to be following what God has commanded us in His greatest laws. But what we're doing is an extensive violation of such commandments. Renewal and fostering of our belief to the Catholic faith is a must necessity today. This is where Catholic schools plays a vital part in the inculcation and emphasis of core values such as faith, accountability, character and competence, excellence and service. How can these core values make a saint or hero of us? Faith, for example, is the greatest ingredient of our human morality and living. This gift is what brings us closer to our Creator, the fountain of our life, and the source of our faith. Saint Francis of Assisi had said, "Sanctify yourself, and you will sanctify society." We should have authentic faith in order to sanctify society. It will be our primary weapon against the shaking forces of immorality and inhuman ways. We should foster our faith by following the doctrines of Catholicism. The teachings of the Church in Christ Himself should be sanctified, especially nowadays. Second, accountability stresses how responsible a person is, his belongings or action. Every human deed is an action of his mind. Every action of man affects people around him, directly or indirectly. Being accountable is being responsible. Responsibility is what is evidently lacking today. Presently, the young do things out of impulsive decision that get them into situations of unprepared consequences. Catholic schools should then intervene and stress out how action can be so damaging. One is the taking full accountability and responsibility of it. As they say, think before you act. Character and competence are imprints of a person's identity. It speaks of his individuality, bearing his principles and honor. A man of a decent character is a man worthy of emulating. A person of competence is a person of skills and versatility. It is the distinction of Catholicism that makes us characters of Christ and competent in the name of Christ. Catholic educational institution should hold with utmost importance the teachings of characters and competence to the youth, as what has Christ exemplified His passion, saving characters and competence to His people. Christian characters and competence should be eminent and should single out Catholic from the rest. Excellence is a value of distinction. As Catholics, we have the marks of being true believers of Christ. We should not be afraid of it. The God so perfect, even preferred to be man, for the good of His people, is a perfect example of excellence that God can do to His creation, out of great love. This must be emphasized as well for every man, that whatever endeavor we must take, we should always pursue excellence. Servia, I will serve. The need to serve others is a natural life goal for us, since we belong to a race of patriotic and feisty fighters of our neighbor's welfare. Despite of our own meager situations, we still find ways to serve those who fall and depend on us. We value the life of others over the thoughts of losing our very own. That is what service is for us. This must be emphasized. The Catholic school should give emphasis that serving others will be man's purpose in his earthly life. To sum it up, like Christ's greatest example, our recent day saints our hero should have strong faith as he has in his Father's will, accountable in his action as Christ was for his Father's people. The character he gave us as Christians should make us confident at all times in any sort of endeavors. Excellence in pursuing goals of one's life as he is, and always is a model of true excellence. And be constantly in the service for others, for like Christ, we are to serve and not to be served. A heroic deed is as honorable as a saintly action. Let me leave you with these lines. Don't be afraid to be identified as Catholic Christians. We are people to be saints. We are sent forth as heroes. We should always take courage. Let us choose to be great. I possess the 4 values of an authentic, competent Christian. The basis of Christian character. The greatest hero and saint there is Christ himself. I am a saint. I am a hero.